Hello, my beautiful people. It is August 8th. It's Friday. We finally made it to Friday. Yay! All right, so we're going to see what the universe has for you today. After this is a general collective reading. It may or may not resonate with you. And of course, if you want a personal reading, my email is in the description box, and that's how you reach me. And we can set one up for you around the world, but as long as we can understand each other. And as far as people on the go, you may want to check out my under 10-minute readings, which are on Instagram and TikTok under I am Adam Keith. All right, let's get it going here. And don't forget, the full moon is tomorrow. Okay, there we go. There. Ready? Using the True Black deck, we got the Hangman in reverse. We've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Six of Swords in reverse. Nine of Wands reversed. Ace of Cups reversed. Oh boy. And the Two of Wands reversed. Okay. We got all reversals again. And the King of Pentacles reversed. Wow, this is the second time this has happened. I think it's been less than a month that we've got all reversals. That's really odd. Really odd. It's a very unusual thing to happen. And as I'm looking at it, it doesn't look too good. There's not even one card I would want to see in reversal. You know, like the Eight of Swords is a card you'd rather see in reversal than in the upright. All right, King of Pentacles in reverse. It's your low-vibing mask from the past, greedy, selfish, self-centered. If this person does make money, they spend it as quickly as they get it. You know, trying to keep up with the Joneses. It's all about status and whatnot for this person, which is why they're in the reverse. We also have the Star card in reverse. This is their energy, feeling very hopeless, uninspired. Two of Swords in the upright. And we have the Temperance in reverse. Okay, all these four cards are together, so their life is in chaos. They like to remove the what's holding them in place. All the everything they got themselves into is like very heavy to deal with. But see, the World card is here. That means the cycle is over. So they're starting to pay out their karma. And they would like to get rid of these burdens that they created for themselves. Do we need clarification here? Yeah, 10, okay. They want clarification on the Two of Swords, because that is, a decision being made. But it's sandwiched in between the Star and the Temperance, so, I mean, it's like, let's just see what the decision's about. Now we're using the Day of the Dead deck here. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. We also have the Magician in the reverse, and behind that we have the Star in the upright. Okay. And we have the Eight of Wands in the upright. Where are we stopping here? There? There? At the Eight of Wands. Okay, we're stopping at the Eight of Wands. So information is coming in quickly towards you. Again, you're the star energy that we see. Very aspirational, inspirational, very much in the public eye. At least you could be. Maybe if you're not in the public eye, maybe it's your community, your family, whatever sees you as this star energy. Very healing energy as well, and it's like that's why people come to you for advice. You may get that a lot, even strangers coming up to you. Like that's happened to me so many times. We walk into a bar, just having a drink, and then somebody starts talking to me, and before you know it, their whole life is revealed. And I didn't even ask them about it, so I get it. Now we do have the Magician here. Now who is this Queen of Pentacles in the upright? Is this my high-vibing tribe? No, I didn't think so. This is the low-vibing, the low-vibing Queen of Pentacles here. And she's been neutralized, you know, with the Magician. There was a lot of manipulation here in the past, but I feel like she's been more or less neutralized, at least what she can do for you or do towards you. Now this person is deciding. I guess it's decided between the two of you. It's like your energy is moving forward. Everything's moving forward for you. This person, this other low vibing person, has been neutralized. This, of course, this low vibing femme has been, you know, gaslighting this person for a long ass time. I mean, a long time. Telling them all, you know, future faking and all that. This is a bunch of BS. And I think they're very, you know, sure of that. So it's like the decision between you and them. Now, it's funny because that you're still in the picture, really. Because instead of like this person moving on and doing something else or going, you know, go getting the help they need, finding somebody else to bother with this, they got to come to you. Now, and then the reason being that somehow you're all connected with this, and because of the way the Queen of Pentacles was trying to just, you know, discredit you, disavow, try to throw you under the bus as well, try to keep things from you, promotions, whatever. There is something towards this. Now the question is, does she have any more influence over your life? No, my guys are telling me for most of you, she does not have any influence over that. But she's still trying, of course, you know, she's been trying to stop this King of Pentacles from the reverse from coming towards you. And I know a lot of you don't want to be bothered with this, but, you know, unfortunately, I think for a lot of you, it's just more of a mild curiosity than anything else, or maybe you're feeling these energies. Some of you are still, this person is coming back, you know, it has come back, you know, it's been, you know, like a merry-go-round. But, you know, and it's funny too, because again, the connection here, at least with this King of Pentacles, strangely is very strong towards you. Yeah, my guys are just like, yes. Even though, you know, and you may have felt this connection a long time ago, figuring that this person, you know, was your soulmate or was the best business partner to be with or whatever it may have been, best friend. And, you know, this person was very low vibing. They were basically using you. You know, this is a person that does not realize what they had. This is because this person was low vibing. And they didn't realize what was actually in front of them. Now, the funny thing is the connection between you, there was a connection between you, absolutely. I mean, or else this person would not still be in your energy and in your cards. And it's a very, you know, like a soulmate connection, yes. But, you know, again, soulmates are here for a season, reason, or lifetime. So, you know, but the connection for this one is still very strong. Even though I feel like a lot of you have just moved on, you're gone, and yes, you know, you've had to heal. It was very painful to get out of this situation, especially if this person kept repeatedly coming back before you finished healing. But now I think a lot of you are just, you're done. You know, some of you are with new people, and you just, you know, like this is to you, this is like kind of pointless, and you may be just watching it for the drama, you know, for this. Or see what's going on in their lives out of curiosity. So, okay, so that's the decision that they're making, even though it's not something that you particularly, you know, may want. Do you need clarification here? Okay, we do not need clarification on the star, but we are going to get clarification on that King of Pentacles in reverse. All right, we have the Ace of Pentacles in the upright, and we also have the Seven of Cups in the upright. Behind that, we have the Emperor in reverse. You know, there he is again. There's your low vibing person. And they are heartbroken over you. You're going to hear you come up as the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. Lot of sadness here. They would like to get out of it. And this is they would like to make this offer to you, but again, this is a person that failed to launch. This is a person who is spineless, who doesn't, is greedy, selfish, self-centered. This is that person, the Emperor in reverse. And this is, they know that you're having a lot of options come towards you. Again, that star energy, the Eight of Wands, moving quickly, information coming towards you. This is your new Ace of Pentacles. And all these options that are being presented to you. And they know this. But again, I very much, they also know that they're a person that did not heal. Now, do they want to do anything about it? Apparently not, because we see that Hangman in reverse all the time. In the upright, which is usually, telling me that they see things differently, but they're not healing. And then, of course, we have this Hangman in reverse here. And is this the low vibing femme? Is this the King of Pentacles here? Oh, well, this is interesting, because usually this Hangman in reverse is usually representing the feminine, the low vibing femme. It's actually representing the low vibing king today. And I guess that's why I said Hangman. Because they are not changing. They're not healing. They're not taking accountability for what they've done. And this is why the karma just keeps coming in. And it just doesn't make sense to me. Why do you want to keep doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results? That's a sign of insanity. So, King of Pentacles in reverse. How about this King of Pentacles in reverse? Oops. Way too many cards came out. There we go. Page of Wands in reverse. Now, whose energy is this? Knight of Wands in the upright. Five of Wands in the upright, and now the Hangman is also in the upright. Okay. Is this our high vibing? Is this our low vibing king? Yeah. As you can see here, there is the King of Swords in the upright, but that is your low vibing mask who wants to come and speak to you. There is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, showing her true colors. This person's feeling hopeless. They're in a lot of anxiety, and they do see things differently. But we have this Five of Wands here. Is this their energy? Is this fighting with the Queen? Is this competition? They feel that they're going to be having competition, or do have competition, especially if you already have somebody new in your life. But I feel that they also perhaps know that this person's coming. And someone asked me, are they psychic? I think that was in one of the things before. No, sweetheart, they're not that psychic. Those spiritual abilities after this, if they did have any, are kind of lost. And the reason why they're only picking up on this is because the universe is making sure that they understand what's going on. So it's only that particular thing that the universe is handing them. Otherwise, this person has no abilities. They've been taken away spiritually. My guys would just say yes. So that there's a difference there. And then we have this Knight of Wands. Well, this is them wanting to rush towards you. Is that the Queen's energy then? Is that also their energy? Are they trying to block? Yeah. They're trying to block your new person from coming in. We saw that, I think, the other day as well. They don't want you to, they want to intervene with this new person. And there you are, Knight of Pentacles again in the upright, this Empress energy. So, talk about this Hangman in reverse. It's just, it's like this person just doesn't want to change their stripes, And maybe they're a little delusional too, so, figuring that, they can still get by doing what they've been doing, but what they're not understanding is that we're no longer in that paradigm anymore. All right. We have the Page of Swords in reverse, and we have the Ten of Swords in the upright. Behind that, we have the star in the upright. Again, that's your energy. It's coming up as a star again. And they're stuck with the devil. They're stuck with the devil. You know, we have the Five of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Six of Swords in reverse, and the devil in reverse. They're stuck with the devil. They can't move away from it. Is this the new? And they know a new person's coming towards you. There's the Emperor in the upright. That is the new Emperor coming in. And they're stuck in this devilish energy. And here you are, the star. So you can see they're also trying to place themselves in between you and the star energy. Between you and them, rather. Between you and your new Emperor. Sorry about that. So they are spying on you. Is this more than spying? Yeah. Are they coming in? Yeah, they're you know, if they do come into you, they're going to say that, you know, they've healed, they've changed, blah, blah, blah. That's just the Page of Swords in reverse too. You know, and with the Ten of Swords here it's in the upright, it's like, oh, I want to heal things with you where I've healed. I've been, you know, to a therapist, you know, Jesus was under the bed, you know, that kind of thing. But the Hangman again in reverse is, you know, which is unusual because it doesn't show, this card doesn't usually show as the low vibing mask. Yeah, I mean low vibing femme, is that they're refusing to change. There's a lot of ego here. You know, it's this, yeah, and a lot of arrogance. And these guys are very good at playing people, you know, through emotions, making it look like they're very sympathetic and everything else. And here's the Hermit in the upright. Here's the Four of Cups in the upright. You know, they're trying to figure out how to, you know, bring you this cup without actually wanting to change or heal, you know. Yes? Okay. Just making sure. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And we have the High Priestess in the upright. The High Priestess is you. And this is, again, the thing too. They know you're a High Priestess. They know that you're going to be able to see through them. They know that you have a connection to Spirit, you know, Source, God, whatever you like to call it. And your intuitive abilities or perception are, you know, quite off the charts. So it's like, they know, I mean, you're going to know this person's going through karma. You already know this. I mean, you've already been dealing with this person for a long time. This person just gets themselves in trouble all the time because they don't bother to do things the right way. They're always looking for a cheat sheet. And that doesn't usually work. It doesn't work out for them, especially it's not working out now because, again, that paradigm is dead. And so now we have, of course, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Also, things are not working out financially. People don't want to, you know, they could be losing customers, a job. You know, they haven't mastered anything. Again, that is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, is not mastering anything. So again, always trying to look for a cheat sheet. And it doesn't work that way. You know, trying to scam the system, scam other people. It's sorry, but that's over. And, you know, relying on people's kindness. Eight of Coins in the upright. And there's the Empress in the upright. The Nine of Coins in the upright, rather. Yeah, they're not getting any new start. But here you are, you know, you have been working on yourself. You have been mastering things. You have been, you know, taking care of yourself and everybody else around you. And that's kind of the reason why they want to come in, of course, because of all this karma that's coming in. But, like, this is a person that refuses to change. I mean, I hear the grass cutters. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on a minute. Let me just close the window. It never fails. They're not even in this lawn. There's another lawn somewhere. Alrighty. shuffle here. Okay. So we have the Ten of Swords again in the upright. Ten of Swords, Ten of Swords. And then we have the Nine of Swords in the upright and the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. And there's the World card in the upright. Is this our little button? Yeah. There they are again, trying to come in with some truth or look like they're speaking truth. But you see, the World card is ended here. It's too late. It's way too late for any of this. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, and you're getting your Dharma, okay? They are really in a high anxiety mode. Are these two together? Are they both a little, yeah. Just wanting to heal. I'm gonna get another card for the Ten of Swords because they're in a lot of anxiety. Oh, is it about them? They're over in a lot of anxiety because you actually healed without them. Because this is obviously someone that you would never have been able to get an actual closure from, or if you did get an apology, in quotation marks, it was a false apology. You know, again, maybe you took them back a couple times and said they're going to change and this and that, and you know, and it didn't happen. They went back right to their old ways, and so you know, had to move on by yourself. You know, had to heal by yourself. You had to go beyond that and do it yourself. And that this person certainly can't do that. This person needs validation. Everyone needs to keep stroking their ego and everything else. This person does not heal like that. And so, which is again why they're the Emperor in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse. So they're really like stressed out that you heal, that they can't put one over on you again. And there's the Queen of Wands in the upright. This is you. Yeah, and there's the Devil. That's them, obsessed with you. Obsessed that now you're this beautiful Queen of Wands, very charismatic. People want to be around you. You're creative, making things happen, and they are just obsessed with this. That's why they're in such another, you know, well, part of the reason why they're in such stress, why there's such high anxiety, is that they cannot reach you. And I mean emotionally, they can't reach you. I mean, yeah, physically they may be able to walk up to your door, but emotionally, no. So Eight of Pentacles in reverse, please. Come with this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Things are not working out for them at all. Is this them protecting? Yeah, okay. That, you know, again, is this my half collective? It's them again. All right. They want a new joyous beginning with you. Nothing's working out for them. You know, they're having to protect themselves from, you know, trying to protect themselves from everything that's been going on, especially from this low-bobbing femme. There's another tower that's here that's looming. Again, this isn't the ethereal, so this tower is about to fall, you know, but the towers keep falling. And so they know they need to make a plan to sort of come out and reach out to you or do something. Sorry about the noise, guys. We do have the Six of Swords in reverse. You know, I'm going to turn this over. It'll look like a blink of time to you, but that noise is too loud. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. We're back. All right. Six of Swords in reverse, please. Tell me the Six of Swords. All right, Six of Swords. Unable to get away from this drama. You know. All right, let's see what we got. The Death card in reverse, and we also have the Five of Wands in reverse. And the Nine of Swords in the upright. I just thought we were done with the leaf blower. God, I hate these things. All right, I'm going to push through. Nine of Swords again in the upright. They're just really high anxiety about this new person coming into your life, about you receiving what you want. And the Death card in reverse is them hoping that this isn't over, that they can still kind of get in and convince you that they're the right person, or I don't know what they're doing to kind of try to convince you, maybe to give them money or whatever it is. But they still want access to you. That's really the point here. And the Eight of Pentacles in the upright, and we have the Tower in the upright. Okay, King of Swords in reverse, the Knight of, is this the, okay. King of Swords in reverse again, they're not, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, so they're not receiving anything, and this is a Tower moment that's happening. This is your Eight of Pentacles, which just means it's all coming in for you. That's why I said they don't want this, there's competition with this new person, like you getting what you deserve. Again, if these people were trying to steal an inheritance from you, or trying to take a specific title from you, or stole a project from you, they were trying to keep this for themselves. And so it is coming for you. This is part of the Tower moment that is coming in, and they're not going to escape it. They're just not going to escape it. Six of Swords, please, in the reverse. Aha, there we go. High Priestess in the upright. And you may have known, that something like this was going to happen, or you may know a lot of what's going on. You may not know all the details. And is this them making a plan? Yeah, they're trying to make a plan to come towards you. They want to expose things. They do. They want to tell you how they're feeling, or what was happening with the Queen, the low-vibing Queen. Page of Cups in reverse. And we have the Seven of Wands in the upright. And then we have the Six of Wands and also in the upright. So you're protecting yourself. You're protecting yourself from this person. Is this, this is their energy. Are they receiving bad news? No, they're projecting to the, They know you well protected, but they still want to come in with this fake ass apology. Like, I don't get it. It's like, this hasn't worked before. It's not working again. But they're so desperate to get what you're getting. The Six of Wands is you seeing victory. The problem is they knew, the money was always with you. The stability was always with you. The happiness was always with you. And now that you've really finally just closed the door, now they're trying to scamper back in. It's like the universe is wanting them to chase you now. And it's unfortunate. One of those things. If you know anything about narcissism, is like, as soon as they'll devalue you, and then they'll leave you for another person, where they think they can get more out of this other person, and then when that relationship falters and goes haywire, then they're trying to come back up in your door again. And it's just, that's part of the course of this narcissism thing. And you definitely, if you just listen to the therapist, it is part, like Romney, she's like really good. It's like, this is part of what they do. And, always trying to then come back, and the thing is, though, you are the best source of supply, because you're a High Priestess, you're a Star energy, you're an Empress energy, like, duh. So they're just never going to find a supply like that. And the universe, of course, now is, with all the karma, they're never going to find another person like you, not that supply. They're never going to find it. And I think this person knows that outright, and that's why they're trying to come back in. And plus you have all the goodies. You can take that as you want. So the Nine of Wands in reverse. Nothing left to battle here for. There's nothing left. They're very unhappy. They can't make a move. Tell me about this Nine of Wands, please. Five of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Seven of Swords in the upright. Oh boy, okay. Three of Cups in the upright. Page of Swords in reverse. Are they watching? Lying. Yeah. If this person does come into you, they're going to be lying. Okay? Simply put, Page of Swords in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. They're going to be lying about their healing. They're going to, you know, what they'll do, and I said this is probably what's going to happen, they'll probably tell you all about the, you know, the low vibing femme and what she did, blah, 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 blah. But they'll say their life is great now. Oh yeah, I'm doing really good. Yeah, I'm going to therapy. I just got a new job, and yeah, no, it's all a bunch of BS. They see you celebrating, and they want to come in and celebrate with you. So now we have the Seven of Swords here again, which is lie, cheating, and stealing, and the Five of Wands. Is this the battle's over? No. Is this internal conflict? There's internal conflict here. Is this their energy? Yeah. Is it internal conflict about lying? Wow. Okay. This is Ace of Swords in reverse, and there's the Page of Cups in reverse. I mean, Page of Cups in the upright. This is their energy. And again, the funny thing is there's internal conflict about coming in to lie to you. Because they know they were trying to steal from you. And they know they've been lying before. And see, we had this duality going on. It's almost like that good angel, bad, you know, and the devil, like on the shoulders. They know there's nothing left fighting for. And they know you're no longer fighting for this relationship at all. And so there's this internal conflict going on in their heads if they should come out with the truth or lie. And it seems like more lying is coming out than anything else. But it's funny that this has come out this way. This is an internal conflict about lying, about stealing, about thievery, and that. Wow. Okay. Ooh, Lordy. All right, can I have another card here for the Nine of Wands in reverse? Five of Swords in the upright. Envy, jealousy, wanting to win at any cost that they can possibly can, and because nothing's working out for them. See, this is the problem. This person doesn't know how to tell the truth to begin with, right? I mean, we've seen that this person, all this person does is lie. This person's been lying from day one since they met you, okay? And this could go for many of you back years. And then, you know, you may have taken them back again, because I know some of you have been, this person's been in and out of your life for a few times. I too took this person back once as well. I wasn't quite healed, and it's always when you're not finished healing yet is when they try to come in. Now, unfortunately for them, most of you have healed. And so you're no longer emotionally manipulated. You see this person for who they are. They're a King of Coins in reverse, an Emperor in reverse. But you see that this wanting to win at all cost, this envy and jealousy that you're getting all of your happiness, and they're coming into lie because they have no other, to them, that is their default. I'm going to come in and lie. This person, and this is what I don't quite understand. It's like, the mind is a brilliant thing sometimes, and sometimes it's a friggin' monster. Is that what is going on in their mind that they think lying again is going to make you like say, yeah, come on back in. And don't forget, forgiveness is not access. You may have forgiven this person, and I hope you have, because this is a person on his own particular journey. But it does not mean you bring this person back into your life in any means. You know, very emotional, very, very emotional, and still trying to hide things. Again, about all the burdens that they have. That's what I mean. They're going to be like, oh, my life is great. Yeah, I'm doing this and that. Like, it's all a bunch of BS. Because they want to try to like make it sound like they're on your level. And I mean, these people are nowhere on your level. Not like you're on different planets. Five of Wands in the upright. Excuse me, the Six of Wands in the upright. Victory. You're seeing victory, and there you are as the Empress in the upright. This is why they're so desperate to get back into your energy, because you're getting all the rewards, the victory, the notice, and you are this creative, abundant person But instead, you know, what they fail to realize is that you want truth above all else. And this person still hasn't gotten that. Person still doesn't realize that. They're going to be in a world of hurt for many years because they think this lying BS is going to work. It doesn't work anymore. People are waking up. People's third eyes are coming on board. People can see the lies now. It's, you know, they may have a few people fooled, but it's usually the low vibrational people that they're not going to get anything from. So they better like wake up and you know, get on the program. They're going to be in a world of hurt for years and years. There we go. All right, so we have the Strength card in reverse. Trying to get one card, there we go. And the Judgment in the upright. And then we have the Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I mean, again, this is the universe calling judgment on this person because, again, they had no spine. They had no, you know, this is a very deceitful person. And no integrity here whatsoever. And Six of Wands. And no resolve either, because this person can't heal. They have no resolve. You know, this is a person that crumbles under the weight of anything. And it doesn't go their way. They're like, I'm a victim. Yeah, no. The Hangman in reverse. That's refusing to change. Because they refused to change. And so there's no opportunity here. There's no happiness here with the Ace of Cups in reverse. Two Wands in the upright. Ace of Coins in the upright. Is this there? Yeah, they want to get planned to you because you are getting this Ace of Pentacles, which is a brand new beginning, financially, stability, new love coming in. You know, and that's why they feel there's competition coming in. Plus, you know, they also sense this too, is that if you haven't been chasing them, you haven't been calling them, you haven't been, you know, emailing them, and they pick up on that energy. They're like, oh, where are they? And so when we're talking about the energy of them feeling something shifted, this is also part of that. You know, you're no longer taking their phone calls or answering their texts, or, you know, if you do see them out, you're not even like, they're not even there to you. Like, they're invisible. Or like, you know, say if you have children together and they're picking up the children and you're just cold as ice. Like, you're not even trying to be friendly. You're just, like, that's it. Oh. I have to show you this because I don't normally take flip overs. I'm not putting them up for this, but I think this is so beautiful, is that the Empress in the upright and the King of Pentacles came out. That's you, and that's your new person. I love that. I think that's brilliant. I think that's wonderful. And we have the Hangman again in reverse, man. See, this is a lot of arrogance and whatnot, and it's refusing to change. The Sun in reverse. Again, this is somebody who's taken their South node and they keep running with it, expecting it to be in their North node. It's like, they can't, this does not work this way. They need to do some healing. They need to change. And if this person keeps refusing to change, it's nothing but karma, karma, karma. Until, you know, this person's last breath, or until they figure it out and say, oh, I gotta do something about this. I literally gotta fix myself. You know, Ten of Wands, they want to get out of the burdens and they want to make an offer to you. But again, this is a person that refuses to change. Two of Wands in reverse, they can't make any plans to move forward. I'm glad that at least the King of Pentacles and you came out together. I know we're talking about this low vibra, but I do not control what comes out on the cards, unfortunately. Page of Swords in reverse, and we also have the Empress in the upright. Yeah, them watching, them coming into lie. Yeah, they're coming into lie, or they could be trying to slander you as well. You are this Empress energy. You are seeing victory. You are getting noticed, and here they are as a King of Swords in reverse. You know, this is a liar. This is someone that could be a narcissist, but this is definitely a liar, someone who cannot tell the truth. And again, the Devil card in the upright. This is the energy they took on, and this is the energy that they are. And they're just obsessed with you. As we know, because they're still in your energy. Oh, good Lord. I can't wait until the end of summer now. Three of Cups in reverse. And we have the Three of Swords in the upright. You know, where they're at, there's just a lot of disappointment and, you know, and heartbreak, because the people they're surrounding themselves with, there's no harmony here. These people are all low vibrational people and talk about each other behind their backs, and it's all about what they can get from each other. It's not a good scenario whatsoever. We have a Knight of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Wands in the upright, and then we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay, what's going on here? Is this their energy? Okay, we have the Sun card too. That's your energy. So is this them? Yeah. They want to come rushing in. Knight of Pentacles and make you an offer here, because why? Nothing's happening for them. They're being stopped. All right, let's just get some cards to finish this up, and we'll see. There we go. Five of Wands in the upright. 10 of Cups reversed. 6 of Wands upright. And the Sun card again in the upright. Yay, Sun. And we have the Lovers in the upright. Knight of Wands in the upright. 4 of Wands in reverse. See, again, this is the low vibing mass coming in, trying to come in passionately and quickly. Because they know you're the right person. But the thing is, though, that was in the past. If they would have healed with you, if they would have changed, yeah, that could have worked. You know, and they want to make an offer. So it's a very small offer. Eight of Pentacles. I mean, the Page of Pentacles, rather. And the Five of Wands here in the upright. Now, this is competition. They feel they have competition now because somebody new is coming into your life, or may already be in your life. They sense the energy around them. So it's not a psychic ability. And if it's something that the universe wants them to know, that's what it is. They can't get out of their drama, though. And then we have the Ten of Cups here in reverse. Well, they're very unhappy, miserable, but the Nine of Wands in reverse, there's nothing left to fight for in their particular relationship or partnerships that they're in now. You know, they're not seeing anything happy. We have the Ace of Cups here in reverse. You're seeing victory. Why they get nothing? Why they're just getting a lot of misery is what they're getting. And then the Sun card here is your energy, and you know it's right over the Two of Wands in reverse. It's like, they can't make a plan, but you're this beautiful energy card. You decided to co-create with the universe, and that's what's happening. That's why the universe is moving you forward. Oh boy! All right, guys. Well, that was not the reading I was hoping it would be, but you know, again, I don't control what comes out in the cards. So we'll see what happens tomorrow on Saturday the 9th on the full moon. All right, babies. Talk to you soon. Ciao.